OpenAI has just released a new voice AI model that could potentially change how we build voice AI agents. So in today, OpenAI released a new real-time model called GPT Realtime 2. And the difference between this and the older model, which is 1.5, is that this real-time model is actually based on what we call the GPT-5 models. So if you didn't know, GPT-5 is actually a class of models that focus a lot on reasoning and be able to solve complex problems. Of the older models, the reason why we would use something like a real-time model or a speech-to-speech model is that it sounds more natural and it's more conversational. However, the trade-off is usually that they lack intelligence. Models like, for example, Gemini 3 Flash or other speech-to-speech model often lacks the complexity or intelligence needed in certain voice agents to handle tasks such as appointment booking or looking up a CRM, etc. That is why traditional voice AI models usually follow the structure of a speech-to-text, a speech recognition model, to a LLM, to a powerful LLM like GPT 5.1, then to a text-to-speech model. But usually, this pipeline makes the voice not as realistic or conversational as we'd like to be. Now, with GPT Realtime 2, it combines both intelligence and realistic sounding voices together into one single pipeline. So this is really a huge change, and I'm excited to show you guys how it sounds. So let's actually try the voice out.
Hey, good to hear you. What's up?
Hey, I'm hosting a dinner party today, and I have 20 minutes. I have two veggie friends and one who really loves chicken. And I have a big kitchen. Can you help me plan the menu?
Nice. That sounds fun. Let me think through a quick menu that keeps everyone happy. Do a quick mixed menu where the base is vegetarian and the chicken is a separate add-on. For the veggies, make a fast grain like...
Yeah, not bad. There seems to be some latency issues in this demo, but maybe this is just because this is a demo on the website and therefore there's some waiting time. So, but compared to the previous model, this Realtime 5.2 has a larger context for agentic workflows from 32,000 tokens to 128,000 tokens. That is really big change. And also, as you can see from the benchmark in terms of intelligence and instruction following, Realtime 2 also beats its older model 1.5 by quite a large margin. So the way that you can, and the thing is you can integrate with this voice model nowadays, right now. So the way that I would do that is, first of all, I'll go to OpenAI developers.openai.com. I'll first of all get my API key. But within the model, you just have to copy this GPT Realtime 2 model, which if you look at here, you can see the scorecard, right? And you can see like it costs like $4 per input for 1 million tokens, which is, I would say, pretty expensive compared to like different other models. But you can also use the cached input as well, using caching, which will reduce the cost of the model. So what I have here is I've asked Claude Code to essentially create me a LiveKit project. If you didn't know, LiveKit is basically a framework for building AI voice agent, a coffee ordering agent, right? So I have the name of the agent, I have the shop name, and I have the menu, right? And then we would say, hey, what can I get started for you? So you're basically a phone ordering agent. You're helping the user to order their coffee, essentially. This is the prompt that I've written, very, very simple prompt. And then we have the agent itself, which will be using, again, if you go to here, I'll be creating an agent. And inside the agent, we'll be using the GPT Realtime 2 model in this one. And you can choose a voice here, right? That these are kind of the default voices in OpenAI. And there's a bunch of tools, which is just essentially getting together what the user ordered, like the name, the size, the milk, modifiers, etc. Right? And there's a custom tool, which is just to place the order. So let's actually try. So as you can see, it's running right now. Hey.
Hey, what can I get started for you today?
Hey, what do you guys have?
We've got lattes, cappuccinos, Americanos, drip coffee, cold brew, matcha lattes, and hot chocolate, plus pastries like croissants, blueberry muffins, cookies, and bagels with cream cheese. What are you in the mood for?
I would like a latte and a muffin.
Nice. What size latte do you want? Small, medium, or...
Medium.
Got it. Medium. What milk would you like? Whole, oat, almond, or...
Oat milk.
Okay. Let me get this set up for pickup details. What's your first name for the cup?
Tom.
Tom. Got it. How many minutes from now for pickup?
15 minutes.
Perfect. I'll place that order now and then share the total and pickup time. You're all set. It'll be ready in about 15 minutes. Your total is $8.50. Thanks, Tom.
Yeah. So I ended the demo. So you can probably see that it actually places a order. So you can see it places an order. The items would be a latte, size medium. The milk is oat milk, no modifier, just one. Blueberry muffin, and then customer name is Tom. Pick up in 50 minutes. Right? Very, very simple demo. You can see even with just a very, very basic prompt like this is nothing, right? This is like a demo, like it's a very, very short prompt. It's already performing, I think, actually pretty good, and it's executing the tools correctly. It's also answering correctly. The latency is good. The responsiveness and interruption is also pretty good from what I've tested so far. So the only thing is quite expensive. So definitely explore caching as one of the options to reduce the cost. But yeah, this has potential, guys. I think this is moving forward one of the ways to make more realistic sounding and more natural voice AI agents. Yeah, if you enjoyed this kind of video, remember to like, comment, subscribe. And if you're a business owner, you would like to work with me and my team to set up voice AI agents for your business, you can use the link in the description to book a free discovery call with us. See you in the next video.